Kamala Harris gets snubbed. If you haven't seen this video, it is going viral. It's a clip of Nebraska Republican Senator Deb Fischer. She was being sworn into the new class of U.S. senators in the 119th Congress. This class includes Democrats and Republicans, and of course, Kamala Harris is there to swear everybody in. Well, Kamala Harris swears in Senator Fischer, but Senator Fischer's husband didn't seem to want anything to do with Kamala Harris. Watch this and see for yourself.
Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you for your work. Thank you. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay, sure.
That was awkward. Let's look at that one more time.
Congratulations.
Goes in for the shake.
Thank you. Congratulations.
She goes, tries to shake his hand,
Okay, you're welcome. Okay, sure.
and she was like, ooh, awkward.
Ready? 1, 2, and 3.
So why did that happen? You know what? Let's watch it one more again. I'm sorry.
Congratulations.
Shake hand. I'm showing it because the Republicans are trying to defend this.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay, sure.
Wow. Now, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. This is so disrespectful and so indefensible. Now, let me be clear. If Senator Fischer's husband, Bruce Fischer, had said, I'm not shaking the hand of a genocider, I'd be like, cool. If he said, I'm not shaking the hand of somebody who has a ridiculous position on fracking or whatever, fine. It's a moral position. But the worst shit that Kamala Harris believes in, the worst political stances she takes, the worst policies that she's endorsed, the Fishers be all on them. The Fishers like that stuff. They about that action. So it ain't like this is a moral thing. This looks like racism. Now, what's interesting is people started trying to cape. They came in quick with the cape. And they said, well, Bruce is holding a cane, which is true. I want you to look at it. I don't want to ignore that. He's holding a cane in his right hand. Look at it.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Now, there's absolutely no reason. Let me not say that. There could be a reason why he would not want to switch hands. But typically what people do is they switch hands. They switch the cane to the other hand and shake. Or they do the left hand shake, which you're not supposed to do in general, but you do it if you're disabled or otherwise can't move. It makes sense. We all could accept that. The cane there. But he doesn't do that. But it's not just that he doesn't shake her hand. It's not shaking her hand. It's like, okay, you ain't shake her hand, right? Homeboy also didn't look at her. He didn't make eye contact. He acted like she was disgusting and he wanted no parts. That's my issue, right? It's not that, again, maybe you don't shake hands. Maybe he has a religious belief that says you don't shake the hands of women. I don't know. Although that would also be concerning to me. But it seems, based on what we know, that ain't the issue. It seemed, based on this, that maybe he just didn't want any parts. Didn't want any parts. Now, I'm going to show you something else real fast. Just not to be petty, maybe to be a little petty. Look at this video. This is from 6 years ago when she won. When she won 6 years ago, her husband was there. He seems to show up for the swearing-in ceremonies, which again is cool, but like if you ain't going to play ball, then don't play ball. But he shows up to this one.
So help you God.
I did.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Great. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's just important. Thank you.
It's an honor.
Means a lot. Good.
Can we do a photo with your immediate
Okay.
family and then
That would be
add
good.
everyone in?
Immediate family.
Thank you.
Do you want to go on the other side of Vice President? Would that work?
That works. And the color.
Right.
Thank you. Good. Looking here again.
Now, he didn't have a
Thank
cane.
you.
Great.
Fairness. He didn't have a cane. I got to be honest about that. But again, He also made eye contact. He also looked Mike Pence into his eyes. No pettiness there. He was compliant, moving around for the photos. Like, he was about all that action. And yet with Kamala Harris, he couldn't even look up. These people aren't even pretending not to be racist. So whatever you think of Trump or whatever you think about this moment, please understand that Republicans are coming back to Congress. They're coming back to Washington in general, the White House, everything, with their chest poked out. They're coming back feeling very confident. They're coming back feeling very strong, and they don't have any fucks left to give. So please understand that that's what happened. You know, if you're Debbie Fischer, I mean, maybe that's what you want, right? Maybe you want your husband to disrespect her because you get support from the base, but you can also hide your hands and say, I didn't do nothing. I shook her hand, right? Maybe that's a throw your rocks, hide your hands situation. Or maybe her husband just did something wild that she wasn't expecting. But either way, he was the plus one. And if you're the plus one, don't be coming up here making news stories. It's her first day back in the Congress, and no one's talking about what her vision for the state's going to be. No one's talking about what her policy goals are going to be. All they're going to talk about is her racist ass husband doing some racist ass shit.